Okay, this is part 2 of my acid rain battery power test. So, like I said, I live in an area in the Rocky Mountain National Park where the rain is known to be quite acidic. And so I was testing to see if the acid in the water was strong enough to create a small battery. So I have these little zinc nails and copper that go between each cell, essentially. And so these are in series like this. So as the snow has melted, now let's just check it as I go. See if we can see this in here. Get these wires out of the way. Let's see. 0.5 volt for the first cell. 1.2 volts. 1.8 volts. 2.4 volts. 3 volts. 3.6 volts. And 4.2 volts out of this. Of course, I'm sure there's very little current in this, and we're going to verify that here real quick. Because I really wanted to light an LED, but I can't find one. I found one out of my one of those really thin rectangular flashlights that you get at the store. But this takes this is a 3 volt LED, so I'm sure it's going to take quite a bit more current than this produces here. But we're going to check the current. This little itty bitty meter here actually has a current meter in it, and I'm down at 0.5 milliamps. So that should be 0.5 all the way across the range. So let's see if we even register anything. If we do it, let's see. Let's go back. Let's see. It shouldn't make. I don't even see it moving. I saw it moving earlier. I mean, just when it was moving, it had to look real close just to barely even see it. I mean, yeah, if you look close, I mean just a fraction of a millimeter it moves. You can just barely see it. So it's pretty much worthless current-wise, so there's no chance that I'm going to try and light this. So we're just going to let it go and see what happens. And for those of you who might be skeptical, oh no, you've had lemon juice to that or some acid or something. No, this is straight snow that is melted. I just happen to be highly acidic. Remember from the earlier video, I've been reading that that unpolluted rain has a pH level of 5.6, and acid rain has a level between 4.2 and 4.4. So since the pH scale is logarithmic, that means, you know, if your normal water coming out of your tap, maybe in a lot of places around 7, so you get down to 5, you're 100 times stronger acid-wise. So acid rain, we're going to see what we can do with acid rain power. So it's just a test, and what's started me on this path is that I had noticed corrosion in the sink, some copper corrosion, because I had transferred some water when I had to get some emergency water when the well had gone down, and I saw that typical blue-green show up on the porcelain. It's like, oh, I must be eroding copper, but I didn't know how. And then it came to me, it's like, oh no, maybe the acid rain is eroding the copper, and I think that's exactly what's happening. And so that's of course of concern for those of you who might have lead in your pipes as well, because then it could erode lead into your water. So that kind of led me to seeing some research that I saw some research online about the St. Louis Power Supply Company, or water processing, that they said in this article that they put water through their pipes at like a pH level of 9 to 9.5, because they had found that a pH, or I think it was around 7.5, they found that exceeded the lead levels from the EPA. So I guess they raised the pH levels to make it more alkaline. All right, well, so that's the test for now. I'll just keep checking it and see if the voltage keeps cranking up, and if I current 4.4 volts, I guess as it keeps melting, it's getting more effective. And that's only on 8 cells. Huh. All right, well, that's it for now. See you in the next video.